rising, a great rising to all my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Trevor Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north node of Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, welcome. If you stumble across this, hey, the reading's for you as well. Take it as it resonates. Yes, this is live again in a short moment. Short notice, so I apologize wherever you at, but whenever you receive this reading, I hope it resonates with you to your highest ability, to your highest good, okay? Now, not only that, I will come out with another video later on today, okay, Virgo? So for those who probably missed this one, I will say I will have another one later on for you, okay? And I do apologize to you with my deepest apologies and my deepest regrets. Okay, Virgo, so what we're about to do, you already know how we rock this, okay? Now, we are about to get in meditation. We about to get into this reading. We're going to get through all of it. And I know the times are changed. And yes, it's during midday, but Spirit told me to come down and do it this way, okay? Now, I have a lot of energy. Ooh, I got a lot of energy to give out to the people that needs help, okay? So let's go ahead and get in prayer. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Now, not only that, lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, if anybody wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy to the universe. And we're not going to send it to the sender, okay? We don't do that at this channel. If you got a mentality like that, you at the wrong channel. So we send it to the universe, and we give it all back to the universe so it can be reciprocated to us the proper way in the right time towards our highest good. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, let's go and give some of these shout outs. Let me see. Sitsi, you was the first one up in here. Shout out to you. Starcy, shout out to you. Brandy, shout out to you. God Shield, you know I see you all the time, Queen, and thank you for being my A1 Day One. Krishanda, you another one. You was my fellow Tennessean. Thank you as well. And I say to you also, you know, hold on, let's keep going though. So we got Starseed, I got you shouting. What's good? Teresa, great rising. Kimmy, great rising. And you know, I'm doing well, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My energy is kind of iffy right now. Mercury retrograde, it has been it's been taking me through there, and I'm a real one that's gonna tell you that. Shout out to Baltimore. I'm praying for y'all too, because I got a homegirl, which I'm gonna bring her soon. Whenever she's ready, she's a medium. And I told her, I said, I need you to get ready. Spirit's telling me to tell you to get ready, because when I pronounce your name, you need to be ready to move, ready to go. Kiki, I see you. But Virgo, the title of this one is gonna kind of be triggering, so be aware and be cautious. And I'm going to say, Spirit want me to tell you, if you cannot take this energy, what I tell my A1 Day Ones, write it down before you log off and get mad at me, because I'm just a messenger. Write it down. Go in the mirror, in the bathroom, and ask yourself what made Tarot with Waunstar trigger you off when it came to that certain thing that got you, okay? Now, Miss Chrissy, I see you as well. Great rising queen. Now, but we just gonna leave it like that. But the title of this one is, Now You're the Villain for Standing Your Ground, okay? Now you're the villain for standing your ground. I feel like, hold on, let me do something different. Normally I don't even do this, but I'm gonna light my own candle I made. I used to make candles, but I never lit this one. But for some reason, some of y'all gonna need peace. Some of y'all gonna need the light that you need. And yes, I did make this one. So if you can see it, I made this, and this is pink, and it has peppermint and lavender in it. And I feel like right now, prosperity and peace this need to be made. Again, let's do one more prayer. I'm sorry, y'all. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you again right now just for coming to you with gratitude. We want to thank you right now for the protection that you give over us for this reading. We want to thank you for everything that you do for us. Even though people treat us the wrong way, it's not for their good. They don't know what they do. Protect them, but give them the guidance to understand and go through the hardships of the shadow work that they need to go through in order to prosper in the light. Now, for the Virgos or the cross watchers, whoever's watching this that's on your side, please give them the guidance and understanding, and give them, again, the pure protection from within their genuine soul, within their genuine heart, to do the things that they need to continuously do and ride. Because sometimes they just being misunderstood. So show them the proper light. Show us the proper way. Show us the understanding. And can let our angels God's universe continue to protect over us so we can keep ourselves calm, so we can keep ourselves at peace, so we can keep ourselves in love and harmony, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen. And yes, them are my babies out there. They are wild. I have two bird feeders outside. Um, and you hear them, just listen. They're gonna be out there eating. So in other words, they telling me I need to go feed their bird feeder. So and I'll do that in a minute. So with that basically being said, now you the villain for standing your ground, okay, Virgo? And y'all don't be getting on me about my whistling. Y'all really getting to see the real me. So no matter what you're going through right now, Virgo, it's time for you to take an emotional break, okay? From everyone, anything, it's just not treating you properly. You just feel like it's just like some type of injustice, something that's not fair, something that's like you standing your ground doing right, Virgo. If you at work, you go through protocol. You do everything the way that you need to do. And then not only that, you still get ridiculed for your good behavior. Like somebody's trying to hold you down. Like somebody's always trying to keep you defensively guarded in order for you to go through this major breakthrough. Virgo, I also feel like right now the energy is feel like you becoming mentally trapped or stuck. It's not like saying a physical stuck, and it's not like a spiritual stuck. It's more like an emotional stuck where it's like, dang, the people that you done put out to, that you done help, it's like you are seeking help. It's like deep down your soul is seeking for your cup to be filled, and it just got like maybe 2 or 3 drops in your cup left where you are withering away, and you just want to feel appreciated. You want to feel love. You want to feel that compassion from your friends. You want to feel that acknowledgement from even some of y'all, from even your parents. Spirit want me to tell you right now, you on the right track, but you looking in the wrong direction. You trying to get praise and appreciation from the wrong ones. Spirit said turn that energy into the universe and let them allow to show you what real genuine love is, to show you what empathy is. Some of you may have been dealing with people that really treated you like crap. I feel like right now some of y'all was dashing so fast in the past, around autumn last year. You were dashing to be in a relationship, or somebody came into your life to give you an illusion. But Spirit want me to tell you it was a lesson for you to understand more about you than the act of service you give. I also feel like right now at that time, like you was still in a caterpillar stage where you was still feeding off of any type of energy that was giving you appreciation. And now you have hit a hard spot or a cocoon. And now you are fighting inside of this cocoon. You had to fight within yourself. I feel like majority of y'all was mentally going through a lot of mental anguish, wondering how to please someone besides yourself. And right now, it blocked your crown chakra. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing purple. I feel like right now you was on a prosperous light, but I feel like your spirit guides was trying to awaken your crown chakra, but people was around you affecting you emotionally so much that it created a hardened shell around your heart where you were starting to be programmed like the people that was around you. People must been manipulating you for the beneficial gain. Yes, it was finances. Yes, it was energy vampires around. But Virgo, I feel right now you are in the unknown. You are still soaking in this negativity and not knowing how to transmute it unless you have to express yourself. And I feel like the more that you be expressing yourself, people start looking at you the wrong way because they used to taking advantage of you. They used to you being the one they can get over on. They call you the villain because you finally said enough is enough. I feel like people is giving you one of the most narcissistic traits that I don't like. I despise it. I'm not gonna say that the hate word. I despise it. Is when you make a person feel like they're alone and then you break off all communication. That is so childish when you are grown. You turn around, you talk about the problems, you agree to disagree. It's not a debate. It's not about trying to say who got the bigger stick in the family, the male or the female. It's not about the stick of the ego. It's about understanding and merging into one. And I feel like Virgo, majority of you, even if you was at work, you was trying to merge your loyalty to become better and level up. But you got to realize you in a new society. That the generation that we used to live in is not about how much you work in the workplace no more. It's about who you know and how can you manipulate your way to get into there. Now, Virgo, you got to also understand there's a lot of opportunists around you. And what they are getting the opportunity of, it may not be finances. It may be the opportunity that they can't get the emotion there. They can't get the affection here, but you there to fill all the voids. And I feel like you start to pick up the pieces about filling up the void. And now people who you used to pour their energy into, now that you need help, you alone. Spirit wanted to get you to understand that the people who have cared for you has left you out in the cold, treating you like you nothing, treating you like a pet. But Spirit wanted me to say, Virgo, you finally accepted things for the way that they are. The way that you deal with relationships, friendships, with the secrets, betrayals, the lies, it became a huge, huge crisis right now. You are in a huge crisis where some of you couldn't hold it in no more. It was like your emotions was in a pressure cooker. Can you hear? And it was like a child. Like, can you hear me? Can you understand me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want you to see it my way, not your way. I understand your way. I understand your point of view. But can you one time stop fighting? Look at my side. Come in, put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in a Virgo place. And I feel like what happened was it put yourself in a crisis where you were just like an animal stuck in a corner and you lashed out. The tension and frustration, though, has created a lot of issues where now you being unjustifiably, or it's not fair, or you unfairly getting attacked because you have backed away your energy, or you finally standing your ground. Spirit want me to tell you, you have to understand it's like splitting the Red Sea. When Moses took the children of Israel, that's the only analogy I can get right now because it's flying through, okay? Now, it's like sometimes the universe got to split people out of your life in order for you to get down the path that you need to go to. Every villain has a different perspective, just as like the hero. For example, Batman is considered a hero, but to the Joker, he was considered a villain. But the Joker mindset understood the principalities of how the politicians was working in Gotham and understood that he was giving back to the people. People didn't know that about that, but thank you for the super chat. But what I'm getting to, you are understanding the accolades in your own lane. People may not like that, and when they don't like that, or they don't know what you're going through and don't know how you're getting through the opposition, they're going to bring some type of slander or some type of hate, or they just going to discredit you, disown you, treat you like an animal. I don't want to deal with you, so I'm going to throw you over there till I feel like getting myself together. When I feel like I need your energy, I'm going to come back to you, Virgo. But right now, I'm not ready to change. Because every time I get around you, Virgo, I got to change for the better. I don't want to change for the better. Sometimes a villain is a hero. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. Take your perspective on it. However you do it, it's the message that you need to see. But you are about to enjoy major accolades from being attacked the way that you attacked. And I feel like you just want, again, majority of you want people to understand you for who you are. Some of your majority of y'all right now is dealing with a lot of narcissistic people. But a narcissist is not going to say they're a narcissist because a narcissist has been scarred ever since birth, and they don't want to go down to the root solution of why they got to go through them emotions. That's why they feed off of you, Virgo, majority. They love your energy because your willpower is so strong, because Virgos love challenges, and a Virgo is going to get through the challenge. I don't care how long it takes, a Virgo going to get through it. But one of the Virgo's most fearful points is being isolated and feeling like they failed. There's nothing wrong with failure. But failure to a Virgo with no clarity of why, that'll drive a Virgo insane. That's like finding a math problem that you know what the answer is, but you just can't figure out how to get to it. Now, sorry about the delay. That's why I said we live. So what we're going to work on today, Virgo? Spirit said not found. We're going to work on determination, okay? This is going to help you in your spiritual discipline, transformation, and willpower, okay? Now, with each hand, cut the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers towards the palms. Thumbs on the outside. Bring the heels of the hands together and join the second joints of the fingers, extend the two thumbs. And bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen, relax the shoulders down, and lengthen your spine. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to focus on the solar plexus. We're going to start believing back in us. You got to be determined to get through whatever it is. Now, if you're having a great life, pour that energy to all of us so we can all be the Virgos that you are and we can shine together, because one Virgo love to a lot of Virgo love unites a whole major difference in the world. But we're going to work on this. This is going to bring your sense and the focus on this. My sense of positive determination arises from within, okay? My sense of positive determination arises from within. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we letting it go back to the universe. Ashe. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and highest understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we letting it go. One more time, breathe in. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Hold it. Release. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Ashe, ashe, amen. Or, let me say it in English. So let it be. So mote it be. Amen. All right, now let's go ahead and get into this reading again. I'm sorry that it took so long to get us there. How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing swell, doing wonderful. I hope everybody doing great. Oh, thank you, Mystic. I see it, but it's hell for review. But I seen your comment. Thank you so much. It's like that. So when it gets to that point, you know how it goes. You know. So, with that basically being said, I feel like some of y'all may be at calm, some of y'all may be at peace, some of you may be confused, some of you may be isolated, some of you may be feeling like you sinking in despair, some of you feeling like you may need to do some self-growth, nourishment, or somebody has belittled you to the point where you feel like you are nothing and Spirit want me to tell you you are. You are beautiful, you are kind, you are abundant, you that king, you that queen, you that God, you that goddess. No matter how people treat you, they don't know what they do because they are living in the world. They are not living in a spiritual light like you are. I feel like some of y'all are dealing with people who is not spiritual like you, okay? Now, I am sitting up here trying to protect this energy. This is Sage. Y'all can see it's Sage. So I'm trying to keep the energy straight, the energy aligned right, because this is going to be for the high vibration, okay? I don't know how Spirit is going to lead me in this reading, and I'm going to be 1,000 with you, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what's going to come out my mouth. I don't know what's going to be said. Only thing I know, you are the villain for standing your ground. That's the only message Spirit gave me before I got in here, okay? Besides the meditation. I also can sense for some of you Virgos, some of y'all are looking out to make plans to go elsewhere. I know some of y'all were trying to get somebody to understand you, to understand the lessons that you was going through in your life and trying to get them to see you. But Virgo, this person is putting you in a dark, dark soul, okay? I'm going to take that one. I like that one. Thank you, Spirit. So Virgo, before I put these cards back up in here, we're just going to get a little energy. I feel like you can be either dealing with the actions that you're taking. Something is you're not inspired to go back to. But it's a new love opportunity. It's new offers coming in. Spirit got their hand out to you saying, Virgo, take my hand. And you're about to get blessed with an overflow beyond measure, okay? However, you got to get yourself back to the old Virgo, not the old toxic Virgo, the low vibrational Virgo. We're not talking about that one. We talking about we got to get yourself back in your Queen of Wands energy. You got to be more inspirational, more determined. You got to uplift that willpower just a little bit more to show your opposition that your character is better than them. Yes, some of you have done right your whole life or tried to walk in the divine light. Yes, like in the reading that I said live that is not coming on, that was deleted. It was basically saying, we was talking about how people don't understand that Jesus died for flipping over a table. Many people don't realize that. If you read it very carefully, he popped his top off by seeing people use his father's house in vain. And he got mad, lost his humbleness, lost his cool, flipped over a table. He didn't steal. He didn't kill. He didn't do nothing but give positive light to inspire people to make it to the place that they need to be. Emotionally, they had to take him out of his element to make him miss the mark, which still didn't miss the mark. It was divinely meant. However, what I'm telling you is your emotions are about to overflow so abundantly from all the pain that you have went through in the past, because you finally stood your ground and you finally stopped people. You finally pulled your energy back. You were like, no, I can't no longer encourage you. I can't no longer inspire you. I can't no longer be dedicated to you. I can't no longer give you all of the energy that I gave you, because I know my worth. I know my value. I know who I am. I know who my importance. However, I'm trying to get you to see yours to level up with me, but the person don't want to level up. So it puts you in this type of energy where you just don't want to move. But all of these offers are coming in for you. You got so many new beginnings coming in. Abundance, light, prosperity. Virgo, you hurt because it's something that you can't carry with you for majority. And it's tearing you down through the soul. Emotionally, you about to get your cup refilled. Remember, we said at the beginning, you only got like 3 or 4 drops left in your emotions. Whoever drained you, they was almost draining you to be cold-hearted and programmed. Somebody may have been saying that you throw it off. Somebody may be saying, because you so intuitive with your new gifts coming in, because that's what that also means too. Because I see the Ace of Cups. New gifts are coming in to you, and it may heighten your intuition. It may heighten your dream interpretation. It may heighten your empathic abilities, or the way that you sense people's feelings. And somebody trying to block it because you were too close to knowing what was going on with them, and they didn't want you to see the real them. Or this can be you. You finally breaking through the generational cycles and the generational curses. Right now, it's because you start to learn how to humble yourself and keep yourself balanced. One more before I put it back in there. And that's what made you the King of Cups. I can't even make this up, y'all. I can't even make it up. That's what helped you become more balanced and more humble. However, some of y'all who didn't put in the work, y'all know how I'm going to say it. Some of y'all who didn't put in the work all the time like you need to, you may have been a B+, C+. You still got to go through the little accolades of understanding the questions that you missed on your journey, okay? So, some of you may be going through hardship where you don't like being alone. But Spirit had to do you like that to understand that you may be better off walking independently, or you need to understand that when you walk in this light, you get so much abundance, you get so much growth. When you get this right friend, it makes 2 + 2, that'll make it 4. You get 4 times as much. But if you're trying to choose a person that's really not meant to be in your life, and you 2 and they 1, you going down to 1. But if they want that other 1 and you don't have 1, so you're going to give them half. So now they got 1.5 to your 0.5. So what I'm basically saying is, you have mastered your emotions, even though you hurting, even though you can't move the way you want to move. So what? People put you in a defensive state right now. But long as you got your protector watching over you, long as you got God watching over you, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they teaching you the lessons for not right now. They teaching you the lessons for this new love that's going to come in for you down the road. They teaching you the lessons now and moving people out your way for this new gift that you about to enhance. because maybe you can't take it with the energy that you seeing around you. But that God and the universe have gave you to stop for a minute to understand more about being more humble and how to refill your own cup instead of giving them last 3 drops out left. Because everybody's gaining besides you. Let's get to it. Sorry about that, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And maybe y'all can say I'm on one. I don't know. Let's do this right. Y'all know how I am. Y'all see I love to shuffle them back up in there. And sorry, I got a different tripod today. So normally y'all can see them lower. Spirit guides in the universe. What is the current energy for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What is the current energy for Virgo? Virgo, we're starting off with the 4 of Pentacles. Now, I feel like you're in a stable situation, but you're hanging on for something for too long. But you are no longer cutting excuses to everything that's going on, okay? So, here we go. We got the 4 of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords basically being in reverse. So, I feel like right now you are no longer cutting excuses and you are no longer accepting any BS from anybody around you. However, you're hanging on to your dignity. You're hanging on to your pride, but you're also hanging on to the same energy what these people done poured into you. Did you catch what I'm saying? It's the same energy. So what they basically done, they've been around you so long, you've been hanging on to the stability of having this friend. You have hung on the stability to turn around and hold the emotions to the people that you want to give the most, or give them the benefit of the doubt thinking they're going to change. But Virgo, now Spirit saying you need to stop cutting excuses with these people. You need to let them go and do whatever they need to do. But if they actions not speaking louder than their words, hang on to yourself. And I feel like some of you are hanging on to what you have left, them 3 drops of emotions left. Like you want your cup to be filled, but I feel like right now you are so angry and so bitter right now and so defensive about everything that's going on, Virgo, into your life because you want something big with somebody. You want commitment, you want stability, you want growth. You don't want to do this alone. And I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying you want somebody to match your energy. And the reason why, thank you, Spirit, you got an activation going on. Your higher self is telling you you need more. Virgo, your higher self is saying this ain't real. This ain't it. This ain't it. You think it is because it's satisfying to you, or you're doing what you need to do to make yourself feel acknowledgeable. But is this really good for your spirit? Is this really good for your soul? When you stand up for yourself, people will bash you. And I feel like that's what the Queen of Swords was about. You was bitter and you are no longer taking excuses from people who's been getting over on you, who's been manipulating you, who've been using you. And it's been a while since you actually seen a real genuine friend or a real genuine mate around, Virgo. So you still programmed into the negative mindset or in the toxic behaviors. You may not know it's toxic, but you went through the activation to change. And now people have put you in that point where all you doing is hanging on to your soul with all you have left real tight, and you are ready to go to war with anybody who tried to cross that boundary. Now we got the 4 of Pentacles clarified by the 4 of Wands basically being in reverse. We also got the Hangman basically being in reverse as well on top of the Chariot card going upright. So I feel like right now, by you cutting through, it's not going through the way people wanted to go through, and it's blocking a lot of blessings with a lot of people, okay? Now, not only that, I also feel like what's basically just going on in your life, Virgo, with this, you want something large. You want something huge. You want that big abundance. You want that big emotional fulfillment of love. You want them big accolades to grow with somebody, to move with somebody, but in some reason the stability and the foundation is really not on solid ground. The job, not solid ground. You could have stood up for yourself or stood up for the people. No, nothing wrong, but you get ridiculed. And it could be something dealing with a relationship where you done tried to give the best you could just to understand you. But the smallest thing that you done that's very small, after all the stuff you done forgave a person for, or you accepted for, or you done changed for, or you done everything around up under the sun, but you do one thing for standing your ground with a little baby bark back up, but you get put in a doghouse. They ready to put you to sleep. Virgo, you got to understand that even though things may be busy and things may be loud around you and messages may be going over your head, things you may not see may be in the dark, but Spirit trying to tell me to tell you the expansion that you're trying to make, whatever place that you at, any place that you are not, that you are at. Let me say this correctly. Any place that you are at right now, you are trying to expand. However, the people around you may be blocking you, and now you feeling some type of concerns, doubts, and stress. But your intuition is getting you to see this, or your higher self is getting you to be aware of the patterns. Being aware of everything that's around you that's not working out for you, and you are trying to put a circle puzzle block into a triangle place. I feel like people around you, you very creative. And I'm gonna say that you very assertive. You very intuitive. Majority of you who is watching right now is very high vibrational spiritual. And I'm talking about spiritual. I'm not talking about the ones who out there. No, I'm talking about positive light, no darkness, no negativity vibration. And I feel like right now, Spirit is trying to get you to understand that in order to be this master teacher that you are, in order to understand the master of the lesson, so you won't have to go through this cycle of life that we chose to be on, Spirit is saying now you got to embrace yourself and let Spirit embrace you in order to grow. But even though you had to stand your ground down here on earth, it may not look right. But on earth, you up in the 5 dimension, up in spirit realm, you done exactly what you needed to do. You stood and you listened. You didn't let nobody run you over at home. You don't let nobody run you over at work. You don't let nobody run you over. You don't even run over yourself. But you're the villain because you do what's different. You do what's right. But now you had to understand about people that you had on a pedestal. You had to understand about the options that you had that you gave to people, and you had to shut some of them options down. You getting tired of making changes with people that you think that's going to do better, and they ain't doing nothing but bringing you down to a choice where you feel like you wasted time. Or time where you're making the changes and now you understanding that you done all of this for somebody who didn't reciprocate the energy or who really didn't care about you the same. Spirit want me to tell you right now, you're distracted. You very, very distracted, Virgo. You sidetrack, emotionally sidetrack, water. Intuitively, you starting to block. You don't want to feel this energy. You're not trying to listen to your higher self. Even though you don't want to keep going through the emotional changes, but it's still an emotional delay because it's something around you that you're not understanding the lesson. It could be how to properly love somebody. It may be down to programming, down to the root cause of how you was raised. For some of you, it can be like you distracted because you are too busy trying to pour your energy in somebody loving you while you exerting over triple the amount of energy. And I'm going to tell you how you are putting the energy in for yourself to act out towards another person just to see if it's going to be received. That's 3 types of energy. And then if you want to add on to it 4, just to take the energy to see if they're going to receive your message or just to check on you or anything like that. So look at all that energy you gave out, and that's going to sidetrack you. That's going to make you an emotional scar. I feel like some of y'all, small few, is dealing with a love situation that hurted you so bad and you just want the clarity to know why. Or some of you are being distracted because you poured all that energy in trying to figure out what the hell they doing instead of pouring that same love into you to elevate. Spirit want me to tell you, you finally understand the perspective of everything that's going on. Now you starting to get a clear-headed space. Maybe you had to go through some healing. Maybe you had to be better off separated away from the energy, or separated away from the job, or you had to take a time out for yourself, or you had to take a time out to find happiness. Spirit want me to tell you, all this conflicted energy, it was in reverse on my end, but I'm just showing it right here, and we're going to flip it. So all these decisions, hot and cold, and all these overanalyzing with multiple things that you are thinking about, you stopped it. It's no longer hurting you anymore. You feel shallow. Yeah, we all do. It's life. It's the energy. Some of us is drained. Some of us is tired. Some of us is bored. Some people are shallow that's around you. You got to understand, people are draining and destroying your emotions, not building and refilling your cup. It's a difference. And right now, you are starting to see the beauty within yourself. You starting to be more charming. You trying to be charming. You trying to be graceful. But you that kind-hearted, genuine individual that's finally stood their ground and finally said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do what you want me to do, because the way I'm walking in the light that you walking on is different from the light that they walking on. But they want to ridicule you, like Yeshua. They want to humiliate you because off of your power, because they fear you. Or they want to turn around and emotionally keep you sidetracked because they doing something that they don't want you to know, and you intuitive enough to read through the BS. You intuitive enough to see the veil within the real person. And people fear that. People will get rid of you. I feel like some of y'all Virgos probably lost so many jobs dealing with you standing your ground, but you still work well. You still went through protocol, but they still got rid of you talking about they can't because of your attitude. No, it was basically all them times they can't handle you off your bluntness because you're a truth seeker. You're starting to progress to see things a lot more clearly into your life, okay? Now, all them times you may even feel like you stabbed in the back, or people done stabbed you around, or people done betrayed you, and this, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to worry about that no more, Virgo, okay? What we're going to work on, okay, the point is you stood your ground. People talked about you because they don't know. Anybody who talk bad about you, they not going to tell them the good side that you have done for them as well, okay? The only thing they trying to do when it comes to a person talking bad is trying to get a perceptive from the other person to seek acceptance from that individual to agree with their own selves and their own doubts. So instead of taking accountability, they're going to get an enabler to help them to pour their energy out on you to be the bad person. And I feel like that's what happened to a lot of people. But because you stood your ground. Now, what it basically done for you, though, it helped you discover your life purpose, okay? Now, you are starting to, even though you see how the woman's in the red and how she feeling like she's so sorrowful, but she admiring the music. Right now, Spirit is admiring you from how you played your notes to the perfect symphony that they wanted to see. Hope y'all caught that. Spirit guides in the universe, what else do we have? I feel like the choices that you're taking is a final choice. Again, dealing with people. They made you overprotect yourself. They put you in a cocoon and they put you in a shell because they didn't want you to move forward past them. You got a lot of haters around you, okay? Now, to each his own, but you got a lot of haters. You got a lot of people that's really jealous of you and envious of you, Virgo, or cross watcher, whoever's watching. If it's hitting your soul, this is for you. But what I'm saying is you got a lot of people that really envy you, and only thing that you're trying to do is trying to help them grow. But they don't want to go through the work. So they're going to make you look like the villain. People who don't like being exposed or don't like their dark side to come out and people know what's going on, they're the main ones that will belittle you. They were the main ones who put you in the dark. They the main ones who would do the 5 of swords by any means necessary to win. Kill, steal, destroy. They'll take out their own people if they got to, if it won't get the information out to you. But what I'm saying is they doing this to you, but only thing you was trying to do is show them the proper way how to walk. To each his own. Spirit guys and the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? I promise y'all I'm going to give y'all another reading tonight. I'm going to give y'all a video tonight, but Spirit just said go live. Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like right now, whoever's watching, because I feel like I got a lot of cross watchers. I feel the energy. Shout out to y'all and thank y'all for being here. I feel like right now some of y'all are doing a lot of grounding. I feel like right now you may be going through a healing stage from people. You're going through a healing stage from you being more, finding another way to move, you being more strategic, and you just doing the Virgo thing. Now, you still being that nurturing individual. You still that person that's really will give a person a chance if they just be logically real with you. But right now, I feel like some of y'all just don't like it. You feeling like you are withdrawn from any type of information. And I feel like everything that's going on. Hold on, let me see. Shannon, be careful about your messages, baby. Because I almost blocked you. But not in a bad way. I'm gonna let that one go. Now, anything about that, don't feel like you withdrawn or anything like that. Don't feel like you lonely, or some of you may be in the state in solitary where you have to regroup yourself in order to ground, dealing with mixed signals and emotions and getting yourself back together and doing the Virgo thing. Why this person done this? Why I had to go through this? Okay, where did it put me in the state of mind? Okay, when did this happen? Okay, I seen when it happened. Okay, and then you start to get into clarity within yourself. I got you, love. I see it. Now, not only that, only thing you wanted for some of these people was family. You wanted to make a better life. When I see that, it was a better life. I feel like you just want to get the love, give out the love, and be reciprocated. Like some of you may feel like you've been isolated your whole life, and the person that you was dealing with, you was hanging on too dearly, but not anymore. I feel like you done gave up. I feel like people who you wanted to see if they were going to stand out their helping hand ghosted you. They disappeared. They ran when you needed them the most. But Spirit want me to tell you right now at this time, it's showing you people true character. Because you stood your ground. They can't get the supply off of you anymore, so they run into something else. Or they focusing on their energy on work. And that's for a lot of you too. If you're dealing with a relationship, I feel like somebody secretly really care about you real bad, but I feel like they waiting. I feel like this person ghosted you and waiting on you to call back and do the normal cycle that you normally do. The normal Virgo tactic. Any energy, I feel like you're dealing with a narcissist, but any energy to a narcissist is good energy. Bad or good, no matter what the energy is, I'm just gonna be 1,000 with you. I'm gonna be honest, and y'all may as well get ready because I'm finna be on here for a minute. I'm finna be on here about an hour and a half, so get ready. I'm gonna tell you. So I feel like majority of y'all are being withdrawn. Some of y'all may be feeling like you isolated, you're lonely, but Spirit wants you to get the peace. Spirit's trying to give you peace, balance, and harmony. Okay, let's look at this again. Let's look at withdrawn again. Now, if you see how I say withdrawn, you see how this person is sitting here on this rock getting their mind right. I feel like right now, Spirit said you need to enjoy the accolades that you already crossed over. Yes, I'm putting you in solitude. Yes, I'm putting you in isolation because you need to go through healing. You need to emotionally get yourself together. You need to intuitively get yourself back in line with us. And then you got to get yourself to the point where all of this juggling that people doing to you or you doing to somebody, you're going to make the right life choice on this one. You're going to make the right step on this one. Not the normal step that you normally make. This time you're going to make that divine step. But you got to choose. That's the thing about the Garden of Eden. When they set up and said, ate off the tree of life. God gave us choices. That was the curse. Choice. Free will of choice. So this choice that you are taking, you need to be aware and make sure you take the choice from within, not the choice up here. Just because they look good and they got money, just because they may drive a SRT or a Mercedes Benz or whatever it is, don't mean they spirit good. Just because they may have 6 or 7 figures, maybe 800,000 followers, 8 million, don't mean that behind the closed doors they're good people. 4444 can be very significant. So Spirit want me to tell you, your ancestors and angels are coming in now to give you the guidance that you need to keep being protected about this choice. So this is why some of you may keep going through the reoccurring cycles. And I'll raise my hand. I go through some of them. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest. I go through some of them too. I'm human. Just because I'm terrible with Waunstar don't mean I'm not Deshaun. And please don't say my name. Please call me Terrell Waunstar. Only my personal people call me by my name. But I feel like right now it's no more mixed signals. It's no more mixed emotions. It's no more of that for you. It's like you finding clarity about this choice is going to be no more mixed signals. And this other choice that you're taking is going to be more about your importance, more about your value. And I feel like right now people are scared. Like your oppositions, they are scared. And the reason why they're nervous, because now put it like this, if you so happen to have a job and you lose that job, believe me, the production is going with you. And when I say that, that means like if you help a person get to a place where they needed to be, but then they try to get rid of you, man, honor that. Tell God thank you, because once you leave, the blessings leave. Once you leave, the prosperity leaves. And even in a relationship, if you gave that person all the love that they needed, all the love that you tried to, and you couldn't be understood the way you blase, we ain't going to talk about that no more. We're going to throw that energy out too. But what I'm basically saying is, if you get to the point like that, Virgo, and the limitations is creating fears in you, guess what? Same way like that job. Once you walk away from that relationship, your blessings walk out of the door with it. If you're the spiritual one, and the other person's not, it's going good only because your energy there. Narcissist knows that. So be aware, because this new spirituality that's going on, narcissists know that an empath is an unlimited source of supply, because an empath will always try to find a challenge or a solution to try to fix them emotionally, and they'll do it by any means, even if that means taking their own self out to these last 3 drops. Hit that like button. Now, I feel like it's a decision that you need to make, or a decision that you ain't trying to make. But you need to make this decision, and it's coming with your happiness. Yellow represents happiness. So I feel like right now, again, let's look at it. Decisions. 2 of Pentacles. Choices. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to take the one where you got to go through a cycle again about mixed signals and blocked emotions, and are you understand that you woke up, or are you going to take the choice about the importance and the value that Spirit is trying to bring you to? You either go left or right. Garden of Eden, that apple. But I feel like right now, the people that you're around you, or may have been around you, has been projecting you. And your reflection that you are seeing is no longer the same reflection that you saw before. It may be broken. And you are mending your heart back together. You are trying to remend your image to you, and it's not even worth it. You need to remend your heart. A person, if you think a person is going to fix you right now because you in this pain and whatever it is, they not going to do it. The apologies and forgiveness, they not going to do it. You got to apologize and forgive yourself to make it come in. Now you can manifest that. Now, not only that, the chemistry and the passion that you had for somebody is gone. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You know, I'm a real one. I'm not going to give you the good, and I'm not going to keep giving you the good and giving you the good. If it's something that need to be woken up on, or you need to wake on, do that, because that passion that fizzled out. Remember, your main card at the beginning was the Ace of Cups. You got new offers coming in, but they're also taking you through this strength. That's why you being isolated. This eclipse had to, I promise you, some of y'all broke up right before this eclipse, or some of y'all had to separate from somebody, because Spirit was saying, I can't let you enhance yourself and give you this extra energy for somebody who didn't put in the work around you to deserve your extra abundance, your extra aura. Like touching the edge of Jesus' cloak. The belief is so strong, it'll change a person. Your power is so strong that it sends an aura, even though they getting the aura pieces like a breadcrumb, but it's enough to help them grow. But now, since you walking out the door, or since they pushed you out the door, or since you stood up for yourself, and you no longer letting nobody be vindictive over you, you no longer letting nobody get over you, you no longer letting people stand on your neck, you are no longer going for control tactics. You got your strength back, you got your empowerment back, you got your authority back, and now they want to belittle you and punish you. They want to persecute you. They want to take you out the game because you're too powerful. You know too much. You too smart. They know they can't get over no more because you're not falling for the shenanigans and the tactics. But if you're doing things divinely right, the master teacher is showing you passed the test. You didn't hit it with an A+ though. I'll be real. But you passed the test enough to understand. So let me go on and put you back through these same little questions on the test that you missed and see if you can get that to make it to an A+. Not only that, third eye opening up, baby. You getting the clarity that you need. Now, there's some people out there that's trying to give tough love. Be careful, crosswatcher, how you give a Virgo tough love. Because Virgos are so simple. Yeah, we naggy. Yeah, we this. Yeah, we that. One thing about a Virgo, if you try to show them tough love and try to stay away from them for too long, talking about isolation, you didn't do nothing but hit them in one of their main triggers that what they don't like. And if a Virgo regained the grounds to feel like they want to be comfortable being back in that introverted space, it's going to take you forever to get them back. Could a Virgo feel like it's unappreciated? 2, check on your Virgos, cross watchers. Check on your Virgos. Your Virgo may be going through something, but if you not stood up there showing compassion in the same time that you are and showing that y'all not connected, a Virgo gonna look at you differently as well. I feel like right now you are being aligned. You are going through the healing phases, and some of y'all Kundalini, I'm going to say it like this. Some of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all Kundalinis are rising. Some of y'all are, when I say Kundalini, yes, it's your masculine, your feminine, but I feel like right now what may be going on into your life is rising and your vibrations are getting higher. And this is why you are leveling up. This is why you're going through the confused moments dealing with people that's not supposed to be in your life. If they didn't check on you and be loving towards you, they not meant to be here for you. And I feel like some of y'all not, it was in reverse. Some of y'all not getting the message. But, however, you need to understand the message. Because this is going to help you heal with your emotions. This is going to help you heal. This is what your divine ancestors and divine spirit is trying to tell you. This is one of the main messages. And it's dealing with a soulmate. Not gonna be. I don't like doing it like this, but it is what it is. It's dealing with a soul mate. It's dealing with the actions of looking for stability and for both of y'all to change into making it better. One changing and the other one's always criticizing. It's not one changing as a mature adult into another adult in a real adult type relationship. Work on the flaws. Find a two, a problem. Find the other 2, the other problem, to make it 4 for stability. Find a solution to build a foundation. And I feel like that's going to create change. And the people that you may have been dealing with don't want to do that. The job don't want to change for you because the job like taking advantage of people. That relationship may not want to change for you because they don't want to change themselves. They don't want to go through the shadow work, but they'll put you through the work. They'll put you through the work all day. Virgo, you ain't this. Virgo, you ain't that. Virgo, you ain't this. Virgo ain't doing that. Virgo ain't this. What you need me to do? Nothing, baby. And son, that's how most Virgos are. Nothing. I just need you to be yourself. And what it does, it creates somebody gonna make you feel like you irresponsible when you finally stand up for yourself. When you stop giving out energy. When you stop doing things at a job. When you stop being Stop giving that energy to people that used to take advantage of you or knew you was naive. Virgo, you got tired of all of that. That emotional stability right there, you wasn't feeling it no more. You were like, dude, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this type of energy right now. I don't feel the adventure anymore. I don't feel like it's really worth the risk, could even give you any possibility, because the actions from your third eye is showing people, or what you are seeing, that they're not giving you what you deserve. But you keep hoping, you keep expecting, you keep having faith, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, mustard seed of faith move a mountain. But free will. Quit daydreaming. Quit daydreaming. Quit imagining things. Quit doing all them things right there that you need to do. And just get yourself together, okay? Because right now people still looking at you like a fantasy while you being realistic. People not looking at you that right way, the way that you need to be looked at. If my mod's on here, I'm finna end up saying a name and I'm gonna let y'all take care of it. Okay, now not only that, so with that basically being said, now y'all good. You know the energy good over here. Thank y'all. So, what else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Sometimes when they think you the villain because you got a different viewpoint. It's just your views have changed. And it's challenging for them because you walked away. You're like, nope, I'm not doing it. I know my worth. I know my value. I know who I am. I'm gone. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to work with it. I'm in a transition to get myself together. However, I got to be at the precise time with the star card basically being in reverse. I got to walk away because I'm not healing. Or I have to go away because the healing is not going precisely the way that it needs to be until I get the understanding of the reason why I stepped my foot down, or the reason why I'm doing the things in my life, because I'm regaining my power. I'm not going to let nobody keep controlling over me. I'm not going to let people keep trying to take over my good deeds or what I do for people to make it benefit them. I'm tired of going through the failures. I'm tired of going through the struggle. I'm tired of not being happy. I'm tired of not having the power. I'm tired of feuds. You tired of fights. You tired of all of this, Virgo. And guess what it's dealing with? Secrets, betrayals, manipulation, lies, poor choices, dealing with a relationship. So your biggest flaw, Virgo, we got to the part where you need to heal for this cycle. Thank you. And I'm gonna raise my hand too. You finally got to the point where you are understanding about relationships and how to take back what really was yours to begin with. And after going through all of this, it's showing me that spirit is getting you to the point now you understand the lesson, but you are hoping for somebody to change that's not going to change. They're not going to change. They can give you a facade. They only can give you an image for so long, no matter who it is, but they're not going to change. It's going to go back being the same. So I feel like right now, you are walking in your divine feminine. So you are being more nurturing, more loving, more caring to yourself, maybe to other friends, but you are start walking in this balance where, even for my men, where you know what's going on, your intuition is helping everything. Your inner knowing is showing things, like you can see the energy of people. You very, very empathic. But what only thing that made it, this the only thing that made it bad for other people is because no means no. You drew a line. You set boundaries. And that was the only thing that kind of messed up a lot of people. You understood about the lessons and you completed a cycle. You had to stand up for yourself. And God said, okay, God, job well done. Spirit guys, we finally got them to understand, got her to understand what's going on. So let's move it all clean like the red. Let's split the doors open like the Red Sea so Virgo can make it towards the next destination. Because every time you thought it was impossible to get through. And this what people don't like about you. Every time when the odds get tough, And things look like a Virgo finna break. Somehow, Virgo, you always find a way to make an equation through a resolution to make it look prosperous. And that's what they don't like about it. Even with third party situations, internally you may be hurting, but you walk through it with ease. And you know. When truth hurts or anything that comes in like that, anybody who wanted to say anything, like you are understanding the lesson dealing with actions to speaking louder than words. You are understanding the lesson about how to use your intuition and don't let nobody manipulate your mind to make you feel like you not intuitive. You got a new starting point for you, Virgo. Spirit wants you to understand it's a new starting point. Everything's coming in your life is coming the way that it needs to be. And the reason why it's coming in like that is because you needed to learn to go through the storms to have this courage. You had courage to stand your ground. You had the courage to do everything that you had to do in your life to make sure that you were straight, to make sure your friends were straight, to make sure everybody was straight. But when you stop giving your energy to those that you knew was being manipulative towards you, to the ones you know that was taking advantage of you, to the ones where you intuitively saw the subconscious behavior or how a person was programmed and you stood in your boundaries, again, you understood what the toxic cycles was, but you still got to understand that you are dealing with a devil, a narcissist. It's not bad as you think because you're the smart one. You already done the research. You already done the clarity. You already knew everything you was getting into before you even got into it. Now, one thing about a Virgo, if a Virgo go in any type of situation, awarely, I'm not going to say unaware, awarely, because Virgos get signs of intuition. They get gut feelings. When, like, a Virgo can walk into an empty house and now if you empathic like I am, and I hate to say it, I can walk in a house, no lie. And spirit will tell me if somebody else been in that house. I can feel the energy and I'll walk straight out. Some of y'all have that same gift. Or sometimes you may walk in your house and know one little thing that's slightly, I'm talking about maybe a hint off where it used to be, you picked it up. That's how detail-oriented Virgos are. With that basically being said, you picked up the clues and saw what would come a long time ago dealing with the person that you was dealing with or dealing with the people that you was dealing with. Now you was done the research. You spied down on whatever the information that you needed to see and you started being a holder of now cutting through things what you need to cut through. What's so good about it, you got the truth and clarity for even investigating. Some of y'all don't even understand that. And by you speaking up and saying what you feel, and by you doing everything that they done in their life or in your life, it created the clarity that you need for this new starting point to take place. So for the majority of y'all, that it's something divinely meant for you to go through this cycle. Again, remember the title says you're the villain. So a lot of people around here is probably criticizing you. They probably calling you not the good one, not the great one, not the best one. Like anything that you do to get close to a tactic or a person. And I'm going to tell you about a narcissist too. Let me tell you one thing about a narcissist. When they get tired of you, they already had another supply. They have multiple supplies. So when you stop giving out that money, when you stop giving out that love, when you stop giving out that affection, don't think if you're dealing with a narcissist that they're going to come to you and want to do what Virgo want to do. Oh, I'm sorry, just that. No, they're going to totally fucking ignore you. They're going to go to the next person that they know they can get over on, and you just a cold case. Okay? Sometimes spirit will make you walk out of people's lives and don't even know why until down the road. Ashe. Again, Virgo, you being more empathic on the journey and on the choices that you are taking into your life. You are starting to be more nurturing into your own emotions. You being very, like, you feel people's emotions and you can feel other people's bullshit. And this is why people stay away from you and this is why they fear you. Look, I can't make it up. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. Everything that you see, you know what it is very quick, and people are fearful. But it's time for you to go through the healing, Virgo. It's time for you to get back to your inner child. It's time for you to get back to you the way that you need to be into your life because you are so beautiful as a light vessel. People just don't give you the accolades and the acknowledgement and appreciation to help push you forward. They'll love it when you say, oh, you beautiful, oh, you kind. Oh, I got you. You need help. Here goes some money here. Here go this there. What you want to do is all this, that, and the other. But when it's turned around, and like Virgos don't ask for help, but when a Virgo asks for help, it may be emotional help or emotional guidance. So when a Virgo like, I need you, and you neglect a Virgo Virgo is not going to say one thing. They're going to have the clarity in their mind and be like, okay, you know what? I see. I understand. This is how you really operate. It hurts. It's painful. What I need to do next. Now, high vibrational. That's high vibration. Now, low vibrational, they're going to call you and blow your ass up and talk about this, that, and the other, talking about why you ain't talking to me, why you ain't calling me, and want to bring that energy. No, we are higher beings, and we are adults. We have emotional intelligence. You sit down and talk about a situation. If it don't get to a point where you can agree on the situation, then you may have another sit down with professional help. But then if that don't work out, then you need to find a solution on what y'all want to do next. You never linger another person on, because that's still being dark magic. That's still manipulation. If you have a guilt feeling about doing something in front of the person that you are with, and you can't do it, if you can't talk to this, let's say if you're a woman and you got a guy friend, and let's flip the roles. Now, let's say, I want to flip the roles on this one. Now, let's say if you a guy and you got female friends, right? If you can't talk and you in a relationship, if you can't literally pick up your phone and have a conversation in front of your significant other, then you got something to hide. Vice versa. If a person, you will know what it is, because a person will tell you off rip. They will show it. Or if a person always had, and I'm gonna tell you another one, and this is bad because now you can cheat in the palm of your hand. So if you have your phone and you flip it, and it's always flipped like this where you can't see it, or you can't just be like, hey, give me your phone right quick. Me, if I'm in a relationship, I can give you my phone. I ain't got a problem with it. I'll give you the password. I'll give you face recognition and a thumbprint, because I don't have nothing to hide. I will give you everything that you need because I have nothing to hide. The way that you carry yourself, you will have nothing to hide. But what get Virgos is when you start doing that at first and then you start switching your pattern. You give a Virgo a reason to say, okay, red flag, timeout, tech on the play. Coach, y'all bring it in. This is the problem that's going on. This is why this is a tech in the game, and this is why. But the coach is like, I'm not studying you or your tech. Oh, okay. Carry on. So you keep going on your journey. You keep seeing them again, and now they trying to cheat at the game. So now you the ref. You the ref now. So now you be like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna even do that no more. You know what? Both of y'all come in one last time. I done told y'all numerous times about, no elbows and this, that, and the other. You still telling your people to do love. You know what? Both of y'all out the game. So with that basically being said, sometimes you had to walk away in order to get the information that you need. Sometimes you had to be the third person to see how people operate in order to get to the destination where you need to be. But people always want to call you the what? The villain. Villain, just another person with a different perspective. Everybody want to be good. Everybody want to be dark. It just depends on the perspective of how you look at it. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, so don't miscrew it. Don't try to change it up the wrong way. I'm just being honest. Spirit guides and the universe. What is the way for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Right now, you trying to build with something, Virgo. You trying to build through your adversities, okay? Now, I feel like you being very wise, you being very intelligent, you're doing everything that you need to do, but the stability for you in order to build yourself up, you're going to have to go through this adversity, okay? You're going to have to understand the lessons or what happened, or understand the lesson at hand when it comes to this person that supposedly gave you happiness, but that was a lie. Or you got to start looking at yourself in a more optimistic approach about the warnings and delays that Spirit gave you, and it's accepted as it is. Like, you know what, universe, I accept it. I understand I made a poor choice. I understand the person probably manipulated me, backstabbed me, poured out all my emotions, made me feel egotistical in my life, stopped me on my pursuit towards you. And then right now it had me rushing through a lot of situations that I didn't understand. And that's what Spirit was trying, like, this is what you probably was telling Spirit. But right now, You are no longer avoiding the situation. You are no longer blocking, but you are pushing people away. You ain't trying to. Spirit just pushing them away. They can't get near you. They can't get near you. And what it's doing is creating the temperatures to rise to people because they can't stop you because you're divinely meant. The actions that you are taking, if you do it right, you cannot be broken. People cannot break you down. People cannot take you down. But Virgo, what you basically got to understand too, you got to pour your emotional investment back into yourself. Stop giving people your energy. And I'm not saying stop giving people like, don't give anybody. No, just give it to those who's genuine enough that's going to give it back to you. Stop rushing. Stop rushing into relationships because you be lonely. Stop seeking advice from people. Stop seeking relationship advice from people that's single. Duh. That's just how life is. But with that basically being said, let's go ahead and close this out. You know what? I think we've been on here for a little minute. And I'm proud of y'all for rocking with me. Shout out to the whole 168. And I like that. And I'm thankful because the 131 that I see for the 169, that lets me know that it's resonating with a lot of people and it's a high percentage. So I want to thank the universe for allowing me to be that vessel to help you get some information. I say to you. Shout out to y'all. Spirit guides in the universe. What else? No, hold on. I ain't finished. I am not finished. Forgive me right now. Hold on. Let me get my mic together. It may not work right. Hold on. Act right for me, baby. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my mic to act right. I want to act a fool. I don't want it to fall. Okay. I had to pull out my other deck of cards. All right. Whew. I love y'all, okay? If nobody ain't tell y'all that, I'm going back to that too. If nobody ain't tell you, I love you. I really do. Some of y'all got a lot of pain. Some of y'all don't hear that enough. Some of y'all don't get the appreciation that you deserve. I see it. I understand you. And I love you. For whatever you're going through right now, I love you. Spirit guides in the universe. What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? I'm going to have to pull out the other deck. I'm going to pull out the Soulfly deck too. Okay. Hold on, Virgo. Right now, we got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Wheel of the Wheel card being basically in reverse. That's letting me know that you are finally accepting destiny for the way that they are, okay? Now, not only that, you know one day you'll get back to the place you need to be, but you need to make that sacrifice right now and do what's need to be done in order to help you build, in order to help you grow. Now, I feel like with this lesson right here, it's a more of a master teacher lesson that you need to learn about a situation. And I feel like right now, not only that, I feel like you need to enjoy the little things in life. Like you need to, put more renewal into the hope, into the joy that you had. Some of you need to go back to your inner child. That's going to help you grow. That's going to help you become better. Some of you may need to take time to have that courage and just celebrate the accolades that you already have. Rekindle your house. Restore your temple. It's time to celebrate for the good things that you've done in your life instead of worrying about the past. Time for you to go more in transition than anything that's going on. Yes, it's two roads that you may be going on to, okay, Virgo? One of them may be something that you are trying to get more information, more stability, and the other choice that you can probably be taking is probably trying to be more of a powerful individual, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with that at all. To my queens and kings, there's nothing wrong with that. But Spirit also want me to tell you, even though subconsciously you're going through a lot of work, okay? You're going through a lot. Spirit, don't be stressed out. Don't have anguish. Don't be shy. Don't be going through all the hard problems that you need to go through in your life, but off of some poor decision. Don't self-victimize yourself just because you had, again, stand up for yourself. Just because things may be manipulated, truth, and people trying to make you look like the bad person don't mean justice will not be served, okay? You also got to understand, Virgo, that right now these people uptight and bitter because now they got to do the work. Now they starting to understand what it's like without the Virgo being around. Now they are understanding like, man, I've done a lot and now I messed up my future, messing up my product or messing up the person that I needed the most. Because now with the judgment card basically being a right Virgo, now you decided to make that right decision to let your spirit shine. Again, people can't do that and they envious of it, and that's why you're an enemy. Now, not only that, King of Wands, now you look back at all the things that you've been through. Now you got that courage. You being that innovator. You walking in that boss type energy. You doing the things that you need to do to get yourself together in order to keep yourself at a humble, peace state of mind. You are starting to be more intuitive with your emotions. You are starting to master that. You know who to give and not who to give your energy to. You know how to say things the way that it needs to be said because you put a lot of hard work into this relationship. You put a lot of hard work into your job. You put a lot of hard work into yourself. Ashe? Ashe. Ooh, I'm about to say one of them gonna pop out. All right, now what we're gonna work on today, I am strong as an affirmation. I am strong. I am strong. That's one affirmation for you. Now the other one is I feel good about myself just as I am. And some of y'all need to say that again. I feel good about myself just as I am. All right. Now, the other one is I am letting go of all I do not need so I can easily move into my dream house in perfect timing. And the last one is I feel good about myself. No, it ain't. It's the money one. Okay. I am worthy of a wonderful life, okay? I am worthy of a wonderful life. So, Virgo, I will come back later, but y'all know that's going to be more of a video. You know, normally I don't go live, but lately Spirit told me to do what I need to do, not do what I need to do to help me heal. Because again, I'm just like you. I'm not going to lie to you. When I go through things, I like to work. And I don't know why I transmute the energy from pain and I transmute it into a big ball of action where I can help people grow. Or that's just like my act of service just to avoid isolation. Cause if y'all was on that, now if you was on there with me last night, I deleted it for a reason because it wasn't personal, but it was more like getting to understand who I am. And you have to be on all of my notifications for that. And shout out to the people who got free readings. Because I did give back. You know, I did give back to people who wanted readings. And I just wanted to say, like, I love every single one of y'all. Like, I do. But I'm human, too. Like, behind the scenes, I'm just another average Virgo. Like, one person laughed at me. They were like, what do you do? And I was like, I don't do nothing but go to work, come home, do meditation, do a reading for Virgos, do a personal reading, go to sleep, and do it all over. Sometimes I'll go out and do a song here and there, write a song, make a song, do a video. But through it all, I am in my house. I am an introvert only till it get warm. And then the sage come out of me and then I'll be ready to go everywhere. However, I am also a genuine loving light. I am that person that like to help people. And that's just me. And I can't help it. That's just me. And I love being that beautiful light. I love sharing the truth. Because I'm not going to just say, hey, I'm Terrell Waunstar and I'm living a beautiful life. No, I go through hardships just like everybody else. And some of y'all know I go through depression just like some of y'all know like anybody else. However, one thing I do not do, this is why I say this is the universe channel, is because I turn around and I meditate before every time now. And everybody know my A1 day ones. If my energy ain't right, I'm not coming live and I'm not going to give you a reading if it's not right to me or if it's not spirit led. So that's just point blank. Now, the only thing, some people have messages that they need to listen to. Some need to hear. But however, just to close this out, you're not a villain. You're just another individual with a different perspective. They don't understand you because they're not trying to understand you. Some people will never understand you. But the point of it all is, do you understand you? Are you willing to do the distance? Are you really willing to go the way that you need to go in order to grow? Now, me, I'm a loving individual. I'm willing to go the distance. I don't care if it's a love situation. You're going to have to, no matter what it is, relationship or whatever, I'm going to be the one that's going to give 110% because that's just how I am as an individual. So, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I just want to say if you want a personal reading, send the description box below. And don't tear up. Don't tear up. I don't need nobody to tear up. If you're going to tear up off the tears of happiness in order because you growing. Now, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. If you want a personal, it's in the description box below. Get at me. Talk to me. Let's do something. Whenever you feel like the time is right or whenever is divinely meant for you. But yes, I will be coming with a video later on for y'all tonight. So be ready. Be tuned. I'm going to try to do it. More likely, I probably will because it's still early. It's like 1:20 my time. So yeah, more likely give me about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock for y'all, and then we'll go from there. And two, I'm still waiting on certain things to take place. Now I still got I'm working on different things for the collective, and I just want to say when it comes, be ready. Because it's going to be a whole new playing field, a new level field when it comes to us, okay? So I love you, God love you, universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Ashe, ashe, amen. Till I see y'all beautiful souls to the next time. Okay, baby? Yep.